Hello everyone, welcome back to another great episode of Raihana's Cuisines. This is going to be a very quick video. I'm going to show you or tell you a little bit about jicama. Now, I'm going to be starting to use a lot of this into my diet. I have my daughter, Sakina, is absolutely obsessed with this. It's not a fruit, it is a vegetable. So I just kind of wanted to read out. It was interesting when I bought the jicama, I found this stuck to it, and I thought it's just interesting to kind of read it out to you. It says jicama is also known as a Mexican potato. Jicama is a crunchy, juicy tuber that is often paired with chili powder, lemon, lime, oranges, ginger, and even soy sauce. Refreshing when eaten raw, simply peel, cut, slice, or shred and add to salads. Stir fries, and then it says crudette planters or serve with dips for a delicious treat. Anyways, so that's a little bit about something what I was going to talk about. But when you're choosing your jicama, you know, they vary in size. So you might find something really small, something medium, and you'll find them as really big too. I like to kind of stay in the medium. So I've tried, like I bought a very large one, and it was not as juicy, it was more tough. So I kind of stay with the medium. You kind of want to make sure that the skin is really nice, it's not got dents in it. Some of the jicamas, you'll see that they've got like a line in it, like it's I don't like using those. They've got a lot of mud in between, you need to clean it and stuff. So basically I got some pointers here for you. Jicama is a full health boosting fruit, vegetable. It's very high in vitamin B6, very high in vitamin C. It also boosts immune system and supports eye and skin care. The other thing that I found very, very interesting is that it helps in weight loss. It also has anti-inflammatory properties. It lowers cholesterol and stabilizes blood sugar. So if you pair this with quinoa, which I am going to do in my other video, make sure you watch that. I think you would be, you know, adding a little bit more in your diet that is actually really, really good for you. And I'm going to be introducing a lot more of my quinoas and the jicama into my diet. It also boosts digestive care. Jicama is also full of potassium, calcium, and magnesium. So let's get into it. A little bit about jicama. You'll find it in any of your grocery stores. They have it everywhere where they have the potatoes and stuff. So the way that I really like to get into it is I kind of go ahead and I just cut it sideways like this, because it's not something that's going to be like completely soft to get into, because it is a root vegetable. So I kind of like doing it this way, so that way it's just easier to peel too. Okay, so now this jicama, boy, this is really not a very good jicama. So what I am going to do is I am going to buy another jicama, and then I'm going to continue my video, and because I have to show you, you know, this was one of the bad jicamas. I don't have another jicama on hand, so I will have to buy a new one and show you the difference between this one. It should be all white, and it should be very, very crunchy. Now when I gave it a try, it's got a very strong flavor, so this is not a good jicama. So when we come back, I'll show you another jicama that is really good for us to get into. My husband just bought another jicama for us, and this one looks much better. It's more moist than this one. This is more dried off. So this way we can compare how our jicama looks like. Now this is bigger than this one is, but I'm just gonna go ahead and cut it. And this is the good jicama. Do you see the difference between this one and that one? The flesh is so much whiter. And now you don't want to eat the peel, so you could either use a peeler and just go ahead and peel them. And I hate using the peeler. There's just something that I don't like using a peeler. I'm just so old-fashioned, and I just like to just peel it like a potato, just like so, right? And now it's not as easy to peel as it is a potato. It's a little bit harder. So when you get it, don't worry about it. It's just, okay, just like so. It stays really well in the refrigerator too, but I usually cut them up like French fries, and we have them as a snack. Love these. All right. So let's get this out of the way. And then you can really cut it up any way you like. Okay. So I usually cut them up just like so and make like chips out of them, or French fries type. And this one is so much better. Okay, so very, very crispy, not too sweet, but sweet, juicy, and it resembles either an Asian pear or a pear, but really, really good. So I am going to be using this in a quinoa recipe that I have, so make sure you check out my that video. If it's not up yet, it should be up in a couple of days. So this is just another one of the videos that I wanted to do to just kind of, if you've seen these, they grow in the ground, buy them. They're really, really, really good for you. So thank you so much for joining me on this episode of Raihana's Cuisines. Hope you can join me here next time with another great video. See you then, friends.